going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here as we get into more Charmed with episode number 20 of Season 4. So, yeah, it ended on a bit of a grim note last time, didn't it? With Phoebe, I guess, picking her side, with essentially the truth being out there with Cole and the Source. So, yeah, but like I said, it ended on a bit of a grim note. So, yeah. But before we do go into this episode, because it is something that I will bring up, I was informed by Amanda that when it comes to Season 5 of Charmed, episodes 1 and 2 are like the Season 4's opener, where it will be a double episode. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't indicate that someone's going to die when it comes to the final episode of Season 4. But no, I just had to throw that out there because we are only a few episodes away until we conclude Season 4. So of course I'll be getting ready for Season 5, and yeah, like I said, I just thought I'd throw that out there, considering there might be people who will be wondering if I know about the prospects that episodes 1 and 2 are basically one big episode for Season 5. So yeah, just thought I would bring that up and keep everyone in the loop. So yeah, with that said, why don't we get into this episode of Charmed? It's episode 20 of Season 4. Let's go.
All this work that I have to do, and I can't concentrate!
Oh, jeez. Oh, just the way he just slowly shuts the door, like, jeez.
With this work at all. I like my work. It's a good distraction.
Workaholic.
It is after midnight, Cole. Come to bed.
Phoebe, please.
You're still doing this kind of ceremony shit after midnight?
Almost doesn't work for me.
Oh, no. Holy shit, she's getting fiery. Oh, I think they got the message.
Piper light. All the personality without any of those messy emotions.
I mean, she's had a rough year with Prue. Now,
Queen is killing upper level
Phoebe
demons.
is choosing this path. It's not been easy for Piper.
It means it looks like Phoebe's work
manages to rehabilitate the worst of the worst. He's cost us several potential demons.
He's yours.
Oh.
He works at the...
Oh, okay, Phoebe. Oh. That guy's bricking it!
I'm here to cook, not kill.
She is cooking!
Keep your voices tonight. Oh, and the night before that, and it's nothing personal.
Yeah, it's nothing personal, it's just business.
Phoebe, was that a...
Cramp.
Yes! Okay, awesome. I mean, those flowers might not like it, they're just gonna get more stronger, aren't they? Like, we're going Little Shop of Horrors levels of strength.
Serious harm.
Oh no.
Nice to see you too, Piper.
Oh, this is, I don't like this.
Oh, and here I thought you'd be happy to see me.
I'm happy to see you.
Paige. What?
She's trying to reinforce positivity.
You filed for divorce. We don't really have much to talk. It's just, I've never ignored a premonition in my life, and I'm not about to start now. Phoebe, you're evil. You're like the queen of all evil.
Yeah, you can defy the rules if you want.
How can that be besides the point?
I say we do it.
Oh, okay. I feel like with Paige, she is trying to enforce more positivity, aka open a gateway to bring Phoebe back. Oh!
What are you doing?
Stop! Uh-oh!
My queen?
Leave that innocent alone.
It's not fair, Phoebe, but you have to pick a side. Good or evil. That's how it
And
works.
he's a bad influence.
Even though it means giving up someone you love, you have to choose.
But she can't make that choice. She can't.
You told anyone else?
No. I came straight to you.
Snitch. Is he gonna die?
Loyalty.
Yeah, he's gonna die. You know what they say about snitches?
Piper lost proof. I don't know. She barely survived, and she thinks she's gonna really lose Phoebe. She might just.
Listen, just go talk to her, okay? Remind her that we have a demon to fight. And that'll do her some good and take her mind off Phoebe.
There's a significant other chatting and making sure that she's okay and all of that.
Damn.
I'm telling you to get a shrink if you have to, but get it together.
Uh-oh.
Rewrite that column and do it fast.
Shoot.
Excuse me? I want to be with you. I just don't understand why you have to be so rigid.
Because I am the source.
Oh.
Because you are my queen. Because there are expectations.
Do you think I care about anyone's expectations?
Oh, boiling
This is not a game.
point. There's a boiling point we're encountering
Through a
here.
one-way door.
Oh no.
It'll rip you apart if you let it.
Yep.
How do I not let it?
You make a choice, and you stick to it. Even though it's hard. Even though it means giving up the people that you love.
The thing is, though, he is coming at Phoebe at such a concerning manner as well, like the concern on his face.
It look like I am doing. I am trying to stop myself from feeling like the failure that I am.
Oh,
You're not a failure. It's not your fault that Phoebe...
I am the oldest sister, okay? It is my job.
A lot of responsibility on her shoulders.
It's my friend.
And I'm not gonna listen to this anymore. You are a good witch, and...
Said no pep talks. Nobody listens around here anymore.
Oh, Piper. They had too much whiskey.
Ouch.
You know, it just makes me appreciate Piper more, though. She's a whiskey gal.
After me!
There you go. Shit!
Damn it, where are my sisters?
Made the choice to stand by your husband all on your own. For you, for Cole.
But there were influences
and
at
for
hand,
your
so
baby.
doesn't
Don't
help that
risk
you
all of your
seduce
lives
her
by
to the dark
questioning that
side.
now. Drink the tonic, Phoebe.
Shit.
Until we've seen evidence that the Queen's hormones are indeed under control.
Phoy.
It might be best if you took out the mark personally
Oh, shoot.
for morale.
Oh, yeah, for morale. Like, you know, you want... These people are currently not happy with you, so you might want to, you know, correct that.
You know, pretty amazing, Paige. I
That
mean,
she
a year
is.
ago, you were an only child.
And I don't want to be again. Let's go.
That's the risks, isn't it?
There we go.
Phoy. No, I'm really having a good vibe to Paige in this season. And
So how long do you think till Cole gets here?
oh!
Sooner than you think.
Son of a bitch!
Did you know about the Sears tonic? What it really does?
What's this?
Oh
Plan
shit!
to leave me?
Oh
I
shit!
wrote 2 letters.
Mmm.
Saying goodbye to
Think for myself.
Because I know what it feels like to have good and evil fighting inside of you, ripping your insides out. I wanted to save you that pain.
You should have trusted me.
And instead, you were just continuing to feed that darkness in her. Spoon feed her, basically.
Show me I can.
Don't do it. Don't do it. He's... Fuck's sake! I feel so bad for her, though. Like... Oh, Oh, she's gonna have to make a choice here, isn't she? Okay.
You heard what he said. He's gonna kill us. Help us.
You're really gonna allow your sisters to die?
I'm sorry, too.
Phoebe, no.
Phoebe.
Sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Here to vanquish this evil from time and space.
Holy shit! Woo! Holy shit! Oh, whoa. I feel so bad for her, but this was the best way forward. Oh. Jeez. Bloody heck. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it was going to be a case of either, her sisters or Cole, but it doesn't make the outcome any easier, does it? He was a bad influence on not just, of course, everyone, with him being the source and all of that, but with Phoebe, with her in a very vulnerable state, he decided to try and take advantage of that. She was struggling in terms of what side is the right side, and yeah. But that final shot was just, yeah. Because of course, like, even if they acknowledge the fact that Cole was evil, Phoebe's still a sister at the end of the day. Phoebe's going to go through a lot of hurt, because she's going through quite a few emotions herself, and they've got to be there for Phoebe, and that was the most important thing, being there for Phoebe throughout this episode. But I also really love as well, I know it's nothing really, but they were hugging in order of oldest to youngest. So I did like that. But yeah, it was it was wonderful and intense stuff. Yeah, emotional stuff to conclude things, I guess, for maybe Cole, it seems, and his, I guess, tyranny over the Charmed Ones. But just in general, it was a really, really solid episode. Like I said, that ending was just really, really powerful, with the fact that Phoebe is, like, she's at a complete loss at this moment, so yeah, and her sister's hugging her is the best thing that could happen, really, because, yeah, she's just completely stuck, so. But I do feel so bad for her, given the impact that Cole has had, I would say, in her life. And not just that, though, but she's been fighting a bit of a battle in this episode. I mean, she has been throughout the entire, I guess, tenure of Cole being her partner and all of that. But you get the idea about this episode. You had this hope that she could, bleed between good and evil, black and white, etc., etc. And, she's trying to make all of these arguments about the possibility that, black and white is no longer an option in terms of the balance of the universe. And with my premonitions and, underworldly duties, etc., being queen to the source, I can make it work, but it was not going to have that. It was not going to happen. There was going to be a bit of a struggle to try to maintain that balance, and lo and behold, so... But, I mean, she was just trying to fight tooth and nail, because she does love Cole, but she also loves her sisters as well, and they are two completely different... sides, aren't they? Because of, who Cole is. He's the source of all evil. And then with the Charmed Ones, not only are they her sisters, but they are the forces of good as well. So, yeah. But it is just... It is just really, really, great to see, Phoebe's character grow, like in this episode. With the ending of the last episode, it was just full of dejection and all of that. But you're seeing through the course of this episode how Phoebe is starting to it's so funny because obviously the tonic, which was poison for her, I want to say she came to a moment where she was no longer sipping the Kool-Aid juice, right? So... but that's it though, like she came to a point where she realized that this is this is poison for me, isn't it? So blots out those emotions, that care, and it's not what she needs. So yeah, but I really, really love the fact that we did have all the sisters band together. Because it wasn't just Phoebe that was having a tough time, but Piper as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just really, really devastating in my opinion, just to see Phoebe just break completely, and not just that though, but for her to make this hard call. You could see the pain on her face because of what she has to do. This is the best way forward, but it's not going to be the best way forward for her, but it's the best way forward in general, because well, it might be the best way forward for her, but at that point, yeah, because either way, I feel like in her mind she will lose anyways, but she can't lose her sisters. So, and she has to come to her senses that Cole is bad news. So, I mean, that was already the case, but you get the idea, like, he has to be dealt with. So, yeah. But I really did like this episode in regards to in regards to like seeing everyone else as well, in terms of the sisters with Piper, and this was the big concern when you saw her being absolutely devastated, because a year prior she lost Prue, and now she's on the verge of, well, who knows if Phoebe will be lost in the same way, but she's already losing her, and she is already deciding to, dip her toes into the waters of evil. And she can't do this. She cannot do this agony again. So it makes sense that she is emotionally unavailable in this episode. Because she has just been going through quite a lot as well in this past year, and yeah, it mirrors to what Paige said later on about how she was a single child this time last year. She doesn't want that to happen again. So yeah, but with Piper, she decided to just get flat out drunk. Well, I wouldn't say flat out drunk, but enough for her to just fall off the seat. And yeah, she's not dealing with this shit with Phoebe, as well as the prospect that she feels like she is a failure. Right in her mind, she'll be saying to herself, Prue would not allow this to happen, and I'm doing a disservice to her. And it's really heartbreaking with a lot of pressure on her shoulders, because obviously it wasn't Piper who pushed her away into the side of evil, but she does have a responsibility. She is the lead gal in the Charmed Ones in terms of being the oldest, and yeah, it does really break your heart when she beats herself up about the fact that she cannot she cannot help her sisters out. So, and that she might be losing another one because of the fact that something should have been done about this. But yeah. But then there was Paige, who was, you know, the one that was the most stable out of the sisters in this episode, because obviously with Piper she was getting drunk and she was emotionally unavailable, and then there was Phoebe. We don't need to say any more about that. But it is, you know, it is really, really great to see, to feel how much her character has grown since she first appeared in season 4. And there's a lot on her plate as well in this episode, because of the fact that the youngest person of the Charmed Ones, and it's not even a matter of, not just a matter of her being the youngest of the Charmed Ones, but the youngest sister as well. Whereas with, you know, Prue, Piper and Phoebe, you know, they've known each other most of their lives, really. Whereas, as Paige said, she was an only child a year ago. So, but there is a lot of responsibility and whatnot on her shoulders, and yeah, I think she pulled through really, really well in this episode. So, yeah, it was really, really great stuff. So. But yeah, overall this episode was absolutely stunning. Like, even some of the, like, I guess little twists that were in this episode were great. With the guy that was headhunted, and how he died because of the fact that Phoebe came into the manor, and then Cole was like, "Thank you very much," and then yeah, so. But yeah, it was a very, very... that ending was very, very powerful. It was just very, very touching, and you just wanted to hug Phoebe so, so tightly. With the fact that she is... Yeah, she is at a loss, and she needs her sisters. So it was really, really great stuff to you know, go through this episode. And again, you know, thinking back to the previous seasons, actually, it makes sense that this is, I guess, the big one, because, but then again, season 3 had, that last episode was big, wasn't it? So, yeah, but, usually I think, okay, well, something big is happening on episode 20, and then the next couple of episodes are just going to be something more, well, I would say fun, or something that is a bit detached from the main arc of this season. And I feel like that's the way it's going to go with this, since Cole has been dealt with. So we'll have 2 episodes that I feel like might be detached from the main arc itself, but yeah. But it was really, really good to see, you know, Phoebe, I mean, in terms of the story, emotionally, you just felt so bad for her, but this was a really, really good episode in terms of Phoebe making this, well, just her making this hard call, really, and the events in this episode that led to that moment. You know, she's been trying to be pulled on the side of evil, and then thankfully with her sister's help she was able to be pulled back into the circle of the power of 3. So yeah, but it was a very, very challenging endeavor for her, and I felt so bad for her. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Really, really, really great stuff, and yeah, it should be exciting to see what's going to happen next time. But yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!